here we are. Let's begin. What is this? The top curve. Tell me what that is. Left ventricular pressure curve? No. Aortic pressure curve? No. Atrial tracing? Yes. How did you know? A and V curves. Why is the C not here? Why is the C wave not here? 50% of your patients do not even have it. Clinically, really irrelevant, insignificant, shall we say. Okay? So A and V wave, huge deals. X descent means downward. Y descent also means downward. Okay, now, why are they down? Well, you tell me. A wave represents what? Late diastole. Remember our conversations we've had before. Late diastole, last bit of blood kicking in, and so therefore the atria is now empty. Decreasing pressure. Now, what should be superimposed over that X descent, especially moving into the V wave? Should be the left ventricular pressure curve. Would you tell me what part of our cardiac cycle we're in? Systole, right? So the left ventricle is kicking out blood and the atria is filling up with blood. If it's the left atrium, pulmonary veins, right atrium, obviously, IVC, SVC. So do you see as to all of these conversations that we're having repetitively so that we can just reinforce this material? What then happens at V wave? Take a look at that S2. That S2 means closure of your aortic valve, but then you move down, isovelometric relaxation, and then the mitral valve should open, and all the blood, which is represented by the V wave in your atria, is gushing into the ventricle. Welcome to wide descent. Now, this is the problem. In constrictive pericarditis, we have something called the square root sign, in which there is so much blood that is now being rushed into left ventricle in such a quick manner. Increase in pressure, but the diastolic blood pressure is pretty much equalized throughout the chambers, especially the ventricles. And that looks like a square root sign because of constrictive pericarditis. And then you'll notice immediately thereafter, when the heart has been emptied, or all the atria has completely emptied into ventricles, that its pressure goes right back up. Welcome to constrictive pericarditis. In the meantime, take a look at the EKG down below. You'll notice that the atrial activity, or the electrical activity in the atria takes place first. For example, you see the P wave there at the bottom. The P wave there is the electrical activity of the SA node kicking, followed by the A wave, which is the mechanical activity of the atria kicking. Is that clear? So as you move through here, you'll see further of the EKG, but the bottom line is it's that square root sign that you're finding in which you find an immediate increase in pressure due to your constrictive pericarditis, called the square root sign. We'll see it one more time here, but in the form of, remember this is pulsus paradoxus. Would you tell me one more time what should be the limit at which your systolic blood pressure should drop upon inspiration? 10, 10, 10. A drop in systolic blood pressure upon inspiration of maximum of 10. If you go and you drop below 10, or if you drop greater than 10 millimeters, that this indicates your pulsus paradoxus with inspiration. Is that clear? And these are conversations we've had before. Increase amount of blood, and so therefore you push your ventricle wall into left ventricle, and that is what this is what you're seeing here, pulsus paradoxus. But we also saw that with diffusion.